Religion and beliefs in the Inca Empire. The Inca Empire, which existed in South America from the 13th century until the 16th century, had a complex system of beliefs and religion that was closely tied to the culture and daily life of its people. The Inca religion was centered around a pantheon of gods and goddesses, as well as a belief in the spiritual power of natural elements like mountains and rivers. The Inca Empire was a theocratic society, meaning that the emperor was also the religious leader and held significant power in matters of religion. The emperor was considered to be the son of the sun god, Inti, and was therefore seen as a divine figure who had been sent to rule over the people. The Inca religion was polytheistic, with a large number of gods and goddesses who were worshipped for their various powers and abilities. Some of the most important Inca gods included Inti, the sun god, Mama Quilla, the moon goddess, Pachamama, the earth goddess, and Viracocha, the creator god. Each of these gods had their own temples and priests, and were worshipped through offerings and sacrifices. One of the most important Inca religious ceremonies was the Inti Raymi, or Festival of the Sun, which was held each year in June to celebrate the winter solstice. The ceremony involved a procession to the Temple of the Sun in the Inca capital of Cusco, where offerings and sacrifices were made to Inti. The ceremony was also a time for the emperor to reaffirm his divine status and renew his power over the people. In addition to the worship of gods and goddesses, the Inca religion also included a belief in the spiritual power of natural elements like mountains, rivers, and animals. These elements were believed to have their own spirits, or wakas, which could be appeased through offerings and sacrifices. Mountains, in particular, were considered to be sacred, and were often the sites of important Inca temples and ceremonies. The Inca religion also had a strong emphasis on ancestor worship. The spirits of deceased ancestors were believed to be present in the world and could be called upon for guidance and protection. Ancestor worship was particularly important for the Inca nobility, who believed that their ancestors had a direct line to the gods and could intercede on their behalf. The Inca religion was not the only belief system in the empire, however. Many of the conquered peoples who became part of the Inca Empire brought their own religious beliefs and practices with them. The Inca rulers were generally tolerant of these other religions, as long as they did not interfere with the worship of the Inca gods. Despite the richness and complexity of the Inca religion, it was ultimately unable to withstand the forces of Spanish colonialism. When the Spanish arrived in South America in the 16th century, they brought with them their own religious beliefs and practices, including Christianity. The Spanish saw the Inca religion as pagan and barbaric, and set about converting the Inca people to Christianity. Today, the Inca religion is no longer practiced in its original form. However, many of its beliefs and practices have been passed down through the generations and continue to be an important part of the culture and identity of the Andean peoples of South America. The Inti Raymi ceremony, for example, is still celebrated each year in Cusco, albeit in a modified form that incorporates elements of Christianity. In conclusion, the Inca Empire had a rich and complex system of beliefs and religion that was closely tied to the culture and daily life of its people. The Inca religion was polytheistic and included a belief in the spiritual power of natural elements like mountains and rivers. Ancestor worship, too, was an important part of the